Well, it has been a while since I've last sat down in this seat and talked about the club I love, Wrexham AFC. I probably should have said earlier about, what was coming up, and I didn't really make it clear on the last video I made, so I'm sorry for just being inactive for over a month. I've had exams, I've got over half of them done, I've got 2 more to go, so yeah, I'm going to fit in a video today. We've got a lot to talk about. We've had players leave, we've had staff leave at Wrexham AFC, the documentary, Rob and Ryan making bold claims, investment into the club. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about in today's video. Before I get going in today's video, if you haven't seen already on my community post, I'm launching a new channel ahead of the 24-25 EFL season. You can find it in the first link in the description down below. It's me talking everything about EFL, Championship, League 1, League 2. So if you want to expand your knowledge on the EFL and especially League 1, the league Wrexham are in this season, then make sure to get down in the description and click the subscribe button. We're nearly at 300 subscribers, so if we could hit that, that would be hugely appreciated. And of course, make sure to subscribe to this channel as well. There's lots of content to come ahead of the 24-25 season. It's going to be a busy summer for the channel, of course, with signings, departures. Yeah, it's going to be busy, so like I said, make sure to get down there. We're on the road to 24,000 subscribers. And the first topic we're going to be talking about is the retained list at Wrexham AFC. Released Aaron Hayden, Rob Lainton, Callum McFadzean, Ben Tozer, Jordan Tunnicliffe and El Capitano Luke Young. I feel like it's right to talk about Luke Young first. 259 appearances, 2 Player of the Years, 2 Goal of the Seasons, back-to-back promotions, and a man that has stayed loyal to Wrexham AFC in the lowest of lows, and he's got his just rewards with back-to-back promotions, and he leaves, in my eyes, as a legend at the football club. Luke Young signed in the summer of 2018, and that was when I was just started high school, so yeah, he's been with Wrexham AFC a long time. He's been a great servant to this football club, and you cannot fault his commitment. His commitment to the club has been second to none. Like I said, he stayed with us through the lowest of lows. The 2019-20 season, he was there, controlling the team, driving us forward. Luke Young was a League 2 quality player, and if he wanted to, he could have easily got that higher league move, but he stayed loyal to Wrexham AFC, and he is a man that should never, ever, ever have to buy a drink in the town of Wrexham. We all remember that goal as well against Bromley 2019. I'll insert a picture now. You can actually see me in the Mould Road stand. What a goal that was, and I'm sure he's inspired loads and loads of Wrexham AFC fans in the younger generation from his, leadership amongst the team and just the way how he conducts himself. He's a very professional footballer. Luke Young, he was with Wrexham through the lowest of lows, like I've already said. He stayed with the club, and it just gives us a bit of hope, that loyalty still does remain in football, and Luke Young is proof of that. Another man that has stayed with us through thick and thin is our goalkeeper, Rob Lainton. He deserves a massive thank you as well as Luke Young. He originally joined in 2018 from Port Vale on loan, and then, signed for Wrexham AFC on a permanent deal. He was looking for first team football. He got it at Wrexham AFC. He quickly excelled and became a real fan's favourite in the Racecourse ground. And of course, he produced some magic moments in goal for Wrexham AFC. That Shimanga penalty save, that save against Chesterfield in general. He's a goalkeeper that went from strength to strength in goal. You could see the real development in player quality as the seasons went on for Rob Lainton, and of course it could have been a completely different story the last couple of years if Rob Lainton would have stayed fit and away from injuries, but it's disappointing because on his day he was a real top quality goalkeeper, and he'll always be appreciated by Wrexham fans. The next to leave that I think deserves 2 mentions, Aaron Hayden and Ben Tozer. They were both great servants to the football club. They both signed ahead of the 21-22 season, and they've been there throughout the journey from the National League all the way up to League 1, both playing a key role in the back-to-back promotions, and we wish them all the best in the next chapter of their careers. Of course, we've heard the news Aaron Hayden has headed back up north to Carlisle, the club that we did actually sign him from in the summer of 2021. So yeah, best of luck to Aaron Hayden, and of course we're yet to see where Ben Tozer does go, but yeah, we wish all the players on this list the best of luck in their next chapter of their career. And some other news coming out, Fleur Robinson is leaving the club at the end of the season. I don't really want to talk about this too much, I think you can see why, but yeah, we'll swiftly move on to the Racecourse plans. Ryan and Rob recently released their plans to extend the Racecourse capacity to 45 to 55,000 in the future. I think there's a lot of things that Rob and Ryan have done, but I think that sentence I've just said really just does show the ambitions they have got for Wrexham AFC and where they want to take the football club of Wrexham, and they clearly believe that there is more potential in the football club that is yet to be unlocked. I can totally understand why Rob and Ryan, are really thinking this and want to plan ahead for this potential stadium capacity increase at Wrexham AFC, because attendances have increased 176% since the season prior to the takeover, and of course the demand to be inside the Racecourse ground on a match day has gone through the roof the past couple of seasons. Do I think Wrexham AFC could average 50,000 attendance every week in the years to come? Never say never. This football club continues to give you curves and unexpected twists and turns, but yeah, never say never. We're in League One now. If we were to expand the stadium, I think in League One now our average attendance could reach, I definitely say it could reach between 16 to 20,000. Is that a bit of a stretch? I don't think it is. Everyone will be wanting to see Wrexham. Maybe in the National League, we were seeing average attendances of 8,000, on a good day we were reaching 10,000. We've installed a temporary stand. We're reaching a consistent attendance of 12,400 in League Two. Once you climb the leagues, you have teams with bigger fan bases. Does that mean Wrexham will, possibly look at giving the away fans a bigger allocation behind the goal maybe? You just do need to think that the average attendance this year could have easily been, in my opinion, 16,000 plus. And like I said, if Wrexham continue in the trajectory that we're currently on in League One, and if we're looking at plans to reach the Championship, you've got multiple teams in the Championship that are averaging 20,000 plus. So, like I said, it's a very, very bold claim from our two owners, but in Rob and Ryan we trust. Let's just hope we can get a training ground first. Keeping on the theme of Rob and Ryan have recently acquired a 5% share in Mexican outfit club Necaxa, I think I'm saying that right, with their owners also acquiring a 5% stake in Wrexham AFC. Now, NX Football are the club that have, of course, acquired a stake. Their most notable shareholder is World Cup winner, and in my opinion, the most enjoyable player I've seen for Arsenal, Mesut Ozil. So, yeah, that group has also acquired a 5% stake. A very, very good way to, of course, strengthen ties between the two ownership groups. We recently saw as well that Ryan and Rob had a 95% stake in Wrexham, so this just proves that the extra 5% has gone to this NX Football group. Will this be a common theme in the future, that Wrexham sells shares to other sporting groups that are looking to invest in Wrexham? Definitely. The stocks are high for Wrexham AFC at the minute, and of course we've seen the documentary, we've seen the club reach in League One, we've seen the attendances increase. Just the demand in general for Wrexham AFC is of course going to encourage people to invest in the football club. I'm sure you've all seen by now, but it's taken me nearly 3 weeks to touch on this subject. The documentary. What a start to season 3 it has been. We've seen mostly football, which I'm really, really glad about. Of course, we've got even better insights into Paul Mullin's injury, the shaky start to the season, Ben Foster's retirement. It's not a bad way to kick off the season at all. In my personal opinion, and this isn't giving slack or anything to the people that make the documentary, I think a lot more people would watch if it was more of a Amazon-style documentary, all or nothing, a bit like Sunderland Till I Die as well. If it was all football, dressing room, what goes on behind the scenes of transfers, etc., departures. I think in my eyes, and don't hold me accountable for this, I would enjoy a lot more than what Wrexham are currently producing for this documentary, but don't get me wrong, it is still a really, really good watch, and I think it is the best start to a season that we've had. I think it's better than season 1 and season 2. Let's hope it can continue. And of course, we'll get to see that memorable promotion to League 2. Yeah, and another reason why I think it is going to be so good to watch, of course, this season isn't all plain sailing. We saw last year Wrexham Notts County were winning every single game. This year there's been ups and downs, and that's just going to make it even more enjoyable to watch and bring on the future episodes. I think we're on episode 6 or 7 now at the minute, so yeah, there's plenty more to come, and I'm sure it's gone down an absolute hit amongst the viewers. And yeah, in the first series you might have noticed that I was on the documentary, and funnily enough, I've just even realised, without even shirt coordinating, I think this was the shirt I was actually wearing in the video that they did put in the documentary. It was me talking about whether Ben Foster will sign a new contract at Wrexham AFC. I was sat right in that seat over there. I even got like a name tag as well saying Liam Roberts YouTuber, so I'm well chuffed about that. I'm very, very happy. I think it's something you've got to be really humble about, because these opportunities don't come around often. I can say now I've been on a Disney Plus documentary from sat inside my bedroom, so yeah, it's crazy to have your clips sandwiched as well in between Ben Foster and Ryan Reynolds talking. I think that's my new claim to fame, so yeah, really, really, really surreal moment, and I think I've got to thank the documentary crew as well for using my clip. It just shows, that this channel has grown from strength to strength since the documentary. I think that's clear to see by the subscriber count, but it's little things, you know, like seeing the Disney Plus Welcome to Wrexham documentary crew noticing the videos and adding clips. I think that just shows how far we have grown as a fan base. And the next topic we're going to be talking about, Wrexham have appointed a new CEO. Michael Williamson has joined following Fleur's departure. We spent no time in finding a replacement, and this looks like to be a really, really good appointment. Williamson has worked at the likes of Inter Milan, DC United, and most recently Miami FC over in America. And of course, at Inter Milan, he was there for a long stint, and he also worked in various different roles in his stay in Italy. This man seems to be the real deal. This is a very, very ambitious appointment. He knows his stuff. I think he's going to be a key asset behind the scenes. We've got some really, really good names that are going to structure the club brilliantly as we go up the leagues. We've got Sean Harvey, we've got Michael Williamson, and we've just got, like, you know, good coaching staff. We've got good physios. It just seems to all be coming together at Wrexham AFC, and we're growing massively and exponentially as a football club. And I think Michael Williamson is going to keep everything ticking positively behind the scenes as we continue to climb the EFL, something that people seem to speculate wasn't ticking so positively last season. Yeah, and also in other news, Welcome to Wrexham has been renewed for Season 4. Am I surprised? No. Has it gone down an absolute treat? Yes. Yeah, we're treated again by another series of Welcome to Wrexham. I can't believe next year is going to be the 4th season of Welcome to Wrexham. Time is really, really flying by, but yeah, let's hope it's going to be a long stretch, because we've seen some of the signings that League One clubs have made, especially Rotherham, that this year is going to be a massive, massive test. And at this rate, I think a top half finish would be a success. Finally, we're going to be talking about Wrexham Worldwide. Wrexham AFC's USA tour has finally been confirmed. The schedule is out. Our 3 games are as follows. 20th of July, Wrexham v AFC Bournemouth at the Harder Stadium, Santa Barbara. 24th of July, Wrexham v Chelsea, Levi Stadium, Santa Clara. 27th of July, Wrexham v Vancouver Whitecaps, BC Place, Vancouver. I've actually played at the BC Place a lot on FIFA, so a completely different schedule to, you know, what we saw last year. I think we had 4 games last year: LA Galaxy and Philadelphia Union 2, Manchester United and Chelsea as well. So we've got 1 less game, and of course we're arriving 2 weeks before the start of the League One season, so plenty of time to prepare for that. We're not going to be cramming in, you know, training sessions before the start of the season like we did last year. To say I'm excited for this tour is an understatement. Last year was incredible. Although I was watching from home, it was great. It was great to see Wrexham play abroad. 5 AM uploads on the channel, new signings in action. There's no better way to start the season. So all I'll say is keep your eyes peeled for more 6 AM uploads when I look like I've just been down a sewer. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. Make sure, like I said, to click the bell notification so you are notified for them. We've still got like 2 months since the tour does kick off. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on anything you want to tell me. What do you think of the CEO? What do you think of the departures on the retained list of Wrexham AFC? Did you expect anyone to be offered a new contract? And of course, a cheeky plug, like I said in the start of the video, make sure to get down there and subscribe to my new channel, Liam Talks EFL. If we could get 300 subscribers on that, that would be massively appreciated. The next video will probably be after I've done my exams. I've got 2 more exams left. The first 3 have gone all right, I thought. Touch wood, they have. I don't want to jinx anything. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. And as always, it's been over a month, but I'll continue to say, up the promotion winning Reds.